Now let me give details about CAC annual return filing. CAC annual return filing is a yearly statement made by entities registered by the Corporate Affairs Commission about 1. Their composition, 2. Their activities, 3. Their financial position to the Commission in accordance to the Company and Allied Matter Act 2020. Now, what are the necessities of filing CAC annual return? Number one necessity is it is a statutory requirement as stipulated in section 374 of CAMA. Every registered entity, regardless of either it is a business name, a private or a company limited by shares, limited by guarantee, unlimited, incorporated trustees, otherwise known as NGO, or partnership, must file annual return. Based on that section of CAMA, the word must suggests that it is a necessity, it's not negotiable. The number 2 necessity, it is access to post-incorporation services. Corporate Affairs Commission as a whole is divided into 2 broad bases. 1, pre-incorporation services and post-incorporation services. Everything you do with CAC to the point of the issuance of your certificate of incorporation and other supporting other document that comes with attached to the certificate of incorporation is known as pre-incorporation services. After that is done, the other essential services that will be needed in the life of your entity is called post-incorporation services. And those services include 1, removal or addition of director, shareholder, trustees, partnership, secretary of the company, person of significant control, alteration of mainmark, change of office address, and even if you want to upgrade from a business name to a limited liability company, you must of necessity show the evidence of filing of your annual return. And the third one is the confirmation of going concern. Confirmation of going concern status. Going concern is a principle in accounting that states that every business entity will continue its operation in a foreseeable future and will not liquidate. The only means to confirm to CAC, who in the first place registered the entity, that this the status of the going concern status of your company is intact, is by filing your annual return. If you fail to do that after a while, or if you fail to file your annual return as at when due, the status of your company will move from active to inactive. When it becomes inactive, it means that the going concern status of your company is doubtful. The other one is, it is the fourth one I'm going to discuss. The fourth necessity of annual return is eligibility to bid for both private and public bidding. Most people that want to bid for contract, the major requirement that is being is to show the evidence of your filing of annual return. Then, what are the consequences of not filing annual return? The first consequence is what? You will be deprived of every privilege associated with post-incorporation services. For example, now you want to change the office address, you want to increase your share capital, you want to drop one director or add another director, you want to change your share, you want to reshuffle the board of your directors of your company. You will not be able to do that if your annual return is not paid up to date. The second one, which is the most paramount, is 1. After the CAC reserve the right to delete your entity from our portal if you have completed outstanding unfiled annual return. I'm going to give 2 case studies. In the year 2023, CAC published 94,581 entities that are owing them. And out of that one, the few ones that were able to meet up, but the ones that could not meet up, they were deleted from the portal or from the database of CAC. The second case is in the year 2024, 80,000 companies were deleted from CAC because they failed to file the annual return over a period of time, some 20 years, some 30 years. If there's one that was in the case for more than 35 years of non-filing of annual return. Now, what are the implications of your name being deleted from the data of Corporate Affairs Commission? One, no matter the amount of money you have the name of that entity in any bank in Nigeria, you will not have access to that fund, because the fund, it will be deemed fit that the entity is no longer in existence because it has been deleted from the source that registered it in the first place. And it will take a court of competent jurisdiction to reinstate back the company or the entity back to CAC database, and you will, and on the ground and on understanding that you have to have fulfilled the obligation of annual return, so that to allow your company be reinstated so that you can have access to the fund of your company. So with all these things, it is very obvious that the annual return is not negotiable. It's a necessity. It's a thing that it must be done. My name is Chudali. I'm into corporate practice. I render business support services. If you have any challenge as regards to your annual return, free to comment on our comment section. Let us hear your opinion. Let us hear your view. Let us know how we can assist you professionally to resolve this matter. And if you find this information relevant to you, please, why not? If not, share. You are free to share. Like. You are free to like until we come your way. Business is worth doing. Keep doing it.